think of MLB trying all these things to improve pace of play? Like welcome changes or leave it alone, do you know? Like the MLB is trying to change the game by putting like clocks up there. What do you think about that? Like,
well, they're just trying to make the game, speed the game up.
So do you agree or do you like nah?
I don't think that's necessary. The game just take care of by itself.
Yeah.
So they want to make it as a rule, and especially like position player, they have their routine. Like when they go at bat and stuff like that, they do always the same thing. If they're trying to hurry up, it's gonna change a lot of focus for the players. So I don't think nobody has to be worried about something else than not to play baseball.
I agree with that 100%. Okay, John also says, what made you want to become a baseball player?
What made?
What made you want to become, like,
why I want to be a mayor? I don't know, that was a dream from a little kid. My mom and dad say as soon as I start walking, I start playing baseball. So I guess that's a part of my life, and I worked hard in the beginning. From a little kid, I love to play baseball, and I had the dream to be a professional baseball player. So I did it, and I never thought I'm gonna make it to the major league level because my body was a problem because I was too skinny to play baseball, and I didn't get weight. So I was playing professional, but at the moment I thinking like 50-50. I don't know if I'm gonna make it or not because my body, because nobody say nothing about my numbers in minor league. So I had the opportunity with Kansas City Royal. They called me up when I was in AA, and I played like for a month and 3 weeks. They sent me down, and I say if I just play there, I can be back.
This is something Shahid says, what advice would you give upcoming prospects when they get a chance to make it to the big leagues? What advice would you give prospects when they make it to the big leagues?
Well, I was playing this, when we make it to the majors, we're anxious, we wanna, show the world what we can do in one game. So it's better to control that spot. And another one is to take off your head what decision they can make in the front office, because we have no control what decision they're gonna make. Because sometimes we go 0 for 4 and 0 for 5, and we're just thinking they're gonna send me down. So we put that pressure in the beginning of the career. So I did it too. So I know that happened a lot because we don't want guessing down, But at the end, bottom line is we don't have control about that, and just play the game, trying to do the best you can do, and don't try to do much. Just be yourself and do what you're supposed to do, because whatever decision the manager or the GM is gonna make, they're gonna make it anyway.
Just so you guys, the people that are jumping on right now, we're here with Endy Chavez. Played 12 years in the major leagues, has a successful career, and he's still going, still playing, still showing that he still has it, being a great leader on the field and off the field. Just a great human being overall, always smiling and joking around with players and connecting with them and helping the young guys. And I've only been here for 4 or 5 days, and you can already see it. It's great to be here with him and hear his stories of being in the major leagues and playing in Venezuela and all those things. And like I said, we're here with Endy Chavez just for the people that have just jumped on. We got a few more questions and then we'll let you go so you can get ready for this game. When you were growing up, was your development more structured or was it more about having fun? So when you grew up and played baseball, was it more like practice and you gotta learn the fundamentals, or was it more like let's have fun and
Well, one of the things that I always pay attention is the way I practice. Because I always say, how you practice, that's how you're gonna play. If you practice lazy, you're gonna play lazy. So always trying to, in the practice, work the 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 spot that I'm weak.
Yeah.
You know?
Work on your weakness.
Exactly. So that way I get better. And one of the things is like do it slower until your body start, get used to control the move that you gotta make. So like me, it happened like when I start playing left field, I always play center field on the beginning of my career. So when I start playing left field, I have problem like to throw the ball and the line from the line to second, turning around because I never hit the target. So I start practice every day and doing it in slow motion into I make it more like gain speed. So
Oh, that's good advice.
that way, when I start doing it and my game speed, the ball just right on the point where I want it. And that's when I start throwing out, people out on second base from the line.
It's so crazy that he says that. I've been playing baseball for basically 25 years, and I haven't even heard that. And like, he gave me ideas right now on what I could do to make myself better by starting off doing it slow and build up to game speed. Because when you're trying to learn something, you're trying to jump right in and try to learn it real quick. But that's genius, starting slow. So a few more questions, and we'll let you go and get your head right. Joe says, I guess you basically answer it, but what's your advice for young kids who are just learning about baseball? What's your advice for young kids who are just learning about baseball?
Well, for young kids, professional or you're talking about
young, I think he's talking about young.
10 years old. Just listen to your coach. They're gonna be there for them, and always pay attention. Like when we get too much distraction, that's when we don't have good results. When you focus, you know what you're doing. So just always pay attention to the game, and beware, and anything can happen. And learn how to be anticipation before
The play.
the play happens.